Hey guys, welcome to another video here. We're doing another deck building demo here. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and kind of in the mood for a new deck. Gotten, pretty tired of standard, mostly just because the decks I've been playing and also the decks I've been playing against. Lots of Ugin, Bance decks, and also mostly Reclamation. Meta's pretty meh right now, so mostly just looking to play the non-meta decks and have a good time. So if you haven't seen one of these before, basically we're going to open up 5 packs. I'm going to keep track of the noteworthy cards, mostly the rares, maybe some uncommons like Eliminate, or if it's just an uncommon or common catches my eye, maybe. And then after that, we'll see which rares or cards we want to build around. And we'll build around that and take that into the ranked ladder and see if we can get some wins. Had some mixed results over the weeks, but yeah, let's see. All right, first rare we got Vito. Ooh, that's a spicy one. Could just add that into our life gain deck that we built the last time. Let's see. Hooded Blightfang. Okay, Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch damages the player, or damages the planeswalker, destroy the planeswalker. Right. So kind of a Death Touch archetype here. Okay, Hooded Blightfang. Otherwise, like again, like Pyroling, we've been talking about building around, but otherwise nothing too noteworthy. The uncommons. Nothing interesting here. Oh, Thieves Guild Enforcer. Right, I've been wanting to see if we could build a rogues deck. Maybe Faith's Feathers, but all right. Kiervek? Yeah, Kiervek. Kiervek the Spiteful. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this card before the meta kind of settled. It's also been talked about in modern sideboards just because I don't know, it's interesting. But cool effect. Could just put it in a some form of black control deck. Sanctuary of All, of course. So you could do Shrine Tribal. I don't know how many of these I have. We also have Griffin. And so yeah, Griffin and then Sanctum of All. We also have Lofty Denial. Actually, might want to build around Lofty Denial. All right. So let's see what we want to do here. First, let me see how many thieves. So only have 2 of these guys. What about Vito? I have 2 copies of Vito currently. And how much do I have for the Blightfang? Just 1. Yeah, I was like, I'd never remember opening up that card. We could just do. How many copies do I have of Griffin? I could do like a Griffin deck, and kind of do another. Kind of see if we can add this to the life gain strategy, but let me see if I have the Sanctum card or more copies of it. No, I just have 1, and I don't even have all the other Sanctums. I mean, I could try and do like some kind of Sanctum deck, but this. I should choose an additional time. See, I like this, but like. I do want to do like this, but I think it's pretty bad. It adds mana. Yeah. Nah. We could do Kiervek, because Kiervek, we have to do it with like a not a lot of creatures deck. Let's do Vito and Griffin. Let's do that. Let's put that, and maybe we'll see if we can fit in Hooded Blight. But we're not gonna have Death Touchers there. We're gonna have Lifelinkers. It's just going to look very similar to last week's list, but we're going to fit in Vito in here and Griffin. I'll grab these now. All right. So yeah, so this introduces gaining lots of life, and so does Vito. So we're going to add in cards that gain us life. So first we're going to search for that. We know that we have like our life linkers, like All Seed. I forgot about Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain actually might be a good card to have in this deck, but we definitely want a Johnny's Pridemate because we're going to be gaining life a lot. Charming Prince is not great. Could do Revitalize. If you would gain life, gain that much life, +1. Oh, I forgot about this card. Yeah, sure. Let's shove that in there. Could do Omen of the Sun, but Omen of the Sun doesn't gain us enough life. Ooh, I forgot about Archon of Sun's Grace. That's actually very good with Griffin, because it makes a 2/2 Pegasus. I like that. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Elspeth as well. Actually, Vito into Elspeth, just draining them for 5, seems kind of sweet. I like that. I like that. Okay. Don't want any of these. So I kind of do want one Heliod's intervention, because with Vito on the board, it just is like a huge threat. Alright, let's look at some black cards here, because we do need to run some amount of black cards. If you pay life, nah. Cling to Dust is actually, if it was a creature, right, we gain 3 life, so actually one of Cling to Dust is a thing I've seen in a lot of decks, which I like. Otherwise, you could just then do kind of the thing we did before and just put, some lifelinkers and auras on them. But, like, I don't want Blood Operative. We need to find good lifelinkers. And that's kind of the main issue with this thing. Oh, forgot about this guy. Do we want this guy? Yeah, I think we do. Is that there's not enough, like, 3 lifelinkers that gain us 3 life. That's the big problem. It's like the main barrier for this deck. I think I actually do want Murderous Riders in here, because it is a lifelinker, and it's removal. I forgot I should just be making this white-black. Could do Faith's Feathers, actually. Actually, this might actually be the time to play Faith's Feathers, because it's interaction, that gains us 4 life, and it's an enchantment for Archon. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to craft at least 1 for now, and might do that more later. If you have at least 7 more life than your starting total. Vigilance, lifelink. Yeah, we could try out one of that. And just put, oh, I do like the original art, though. I like the original art more than this art, now that I think about it. Yeah. OG. Ah! Actually, we don't want you. We want you. Alright. Is Light of Hope good here? I think it is, but I think I want Healer's Hawk and, where's the black one drop that had lifelink? Yeah, Eidolon. And then, I want to put the cards that, buff its power. So let's look up enchantment. Enchant. So yeah, last time we ran all the glitters, and I think I don't know if I still want that or if I want to try and do it a different way. Like dub. Like, I was thinking about dub last time. I think I still won't want dub. Actually, I think now that I have Archon, I think I do actually still want All Seed in here. And now that I think I have all seed, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the whole all the glitters plane. And Knife Pledge. Holy crap, we're very over on cards here. Let's cut the Murderous Riders, actually. And... do I like this Angel? I think I'm actually going to cut the Angel here. The Angel was a cool idea, but I think we just want... oops. I think we just want just decent stuff like that. So actually, yeah, Omen of the Sun's good. Because it's another enchantment for all that glitters. Because this plus any of our 1-drops gains us 3 life. Let's cut one of these. Now I think I want to cut the Heliod's Intervention. Oh, we're also going to run... I totally forgot the... Oh, sorry. I'm filtering for enchantments. Ooh, I also forgot about Oath of Kaya. Oath of Kaya is actually very good. Alright, let's get Godless Shrine. And we could actually get Scoured Barons in there. And then put in... I forgot about Kunaros. So we definitely want you. We definitely want Kaya. Forgot we could also run these guys. And Fabled Pass. I don't think we want Fabled Passage here. This is good enough, because like this gaining us life. Actually, we could change this to Radiant Fountain, since we have this now, and our mana's not that bad. Yeah, I'm actually going to change this to Radiant Fountain. Oops. There we go. Let's just run 2. Because we don't want it that much. And we also want like a castle, at least one Castle Ventress and a Castle Lochthwain. Okay. So now we really have to cut stuff down here. Maybe now that we figured out Oath of Kaya, maybe we only run 2 Oath of Kaya. And then maybe now we can actually cut down the Omen of the Suns. I totally forgot about Oath of Kaya as a card. I don't know why. And now that I think about it, I think I want to cut Elspeth. It's just not a great card on its own. I guess it does. Actually, could buff one of our dudes. Actually, scratch that. I forget what I just said. I'm gonna cut the Fate's Feathers. Oops. Accidentally cut a Archon. We are in a pickle. So we could actually cut the Ajani's Primate now that I think about it. Because the card's not that good since we're really only getting life in chunks and not trying to trigger this multiple times. Yeah. And it's actually the same thing with the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. And that thins up our deck quite a bit. Because now we have both of these kind of doing what they want to do. So that just comes down to the last cut. How many lands we got? 24? Yeah, 24 seems like the right amount. Let's just cut a Knight's Pledge, because we have a lot of enchantments. Yeah, we have 22 enchantments. That's plenty. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the Knight's Pledge, I think. I could also run, so like people were saying that I should be running, what's it called? The Escape enchantment, Sentinel's Eyes. I think I'm gonna run one and cut another Knight's Pledge, because we really only need one. Because once we have it, hopefully it doesn't get exiled. Yeah. I guess we could also cut Healer's Hawk and run a second one. Yeah, let's do that actually. Okay. I like this. I like this deck. This actually looks pretty sweet. Alright, so call this Griffin. I don't know. Vito Griffins. I don't know. I'm very bad with names. I'm very bad with naming these decks. Alright. So yeah, I'm not sure about the mana base. The mana base is the only thing that I'm not really certain on, but we have a great curve. Like this looks way more like an actual like cohesive deck than I think the previous life gain one. Yeah. Vito's activation doesn't do anything for us, unfortunately, because every single one of our creatures, except for like maybe like the human tokens, has lifelink. But that's fine, I guess. Oh no, not the Griffins. If we make a ton of Griffins, and we can just make them have lifelink, so actually that's fine. Okay, I was just worried that like Griffin doesn't do, or Vito doesn't do anything. All right, standard ranked Vito. I did not think we would be building around Vito. It's pretty cool. Kind of unfortunate that it ends up being very similar. Hands are great. We need a second white source, but yeah. So we can go Griffin Airy into all that glitters. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, Griffin Airy. Teferi here would suck. Teferi would really, really suck. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna all that glitters here. There's nothing I can really do about them having a counter spell or a removal spell. They could just have Brazen Borrower. Why did I say that? Why did I say it? Oh man. Yeah, now, I don't know. I guess... Oh, actually, that's pretty good. I guess I could just do Indulgent Patriarch here. And Healer's Hawk. Yeah, I don't know. This runs into Mystical Dispute or Absorb. Sinister Sabotage, what? That is not common. Alright. Okay. That's fine. We could actually... No, that's not as good. Let's just Oath of Kaya the Narset. So we are triggering our Griffin Airy no matter what. So let's just go ahead and Sentinel's Eyes. I guess we should have waited for our... Nah, that's a rough one. Sorry about that. Yeah. Another Brazen Bar. Looks like what's happening here. Yep. That's alright. We're triggering our Griffin Airy. Yeah. So here they actually use Elspeth Conqueror's Death, so I'm actually free to just use Archon. Like, they might just have another one, but I think it's better than nothing. And we're actually putting on, you know, this is just a 2-2 right now, and they have Brazen Bars in their hand, so it's not putting on a ton of pressure, but it's still pressure. Like, they have to deal with it. So they have to, like, either cast the Brazen Bars here, or, you know, kill the board. Gadwick the Wizened. I'm sorry, the Wizened instead of the I always think it's the Risen. Okay, so here we can Hateful Eidolon. And I guess we could just Vito. I'm really nervous that they just have a Wrath here, but if they have a Wrath, then it's like cool. And so we get to gain 3 life, they lose 3 life, and we get another Griffin. Looking real good here. I don't mind Narset here, besides the fact that it's gonna get them another card, or 3 more cards here potentially. And it could potentially get them some kind of Wrath effect. Okay, Omen of the Sea is annoying. Yeah, so now they're gonna do stuff with. Okay. Yikes. Sad. Well, that was particularly bad. If it was just Shadow the Sky, it would be bad. But this is worse. Okay, I'm actually not playing the Radiant Fountain, because the Radiant Fountain can help me rebuild. I could just Knight's Pledge on this. I don't like it, but I think I need to use my mana. Okay. And they cast a Brazen Borrower here, I'm assuming.
Meditate and prepare.
Thos. Wow, I like this dude's style. Thos's Intervention, Omen of the Seas, and like Brazen Borrowers. I like this dude's style. And like Time Wipe. Yep. They're destroying 1. I guess they want to keep up Thos's Intervention or something. Oh, they just want to cast a spell during my turn. They could do it now and attack me, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna cast Sentinel's Eyes on this. There's like I don't have any good recursion. Like I guess I can just do this. Yeah, all they have to do is like either counter this or like cast something, yeah, and tap this down. I could do it again actually, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not doing it this turn, especially since like next turn I could draw like another Archon. And there's the kicker. Excellent timing, Teferi. Yes, excellent timing. Alright, he showed me another time wipe here. I'm gonna concede. Absorb is also not great. So now they can just counter this. Okay. Might as well cast the other one. Alright, that's my turn.
Let's try this.
Alright.
Those who cannot perceive beyond I have just the trick for this.
Yep. That's actually kind of interesting. So let's attack the Narsets here. If one of these connects, or both of them connect, you just play the Radiant Fountain. And then we play this and they counter it, but then we get to... Wait, what? They let it resolve? Why? Do you have, like... I'm very confused here. They just gave us an extra Griffin for no reason. Caca. Okay. Yeah, I guess because they assume that they can probably just eliminate me just by through card advantage and then just using Gadvik's ability.
Here we go. Right on schedule. Might be a bad idea.
Yeah, we're pretty dead here. Unless we draw another way to gain life. Cycle. Right. Thanks, Narset. Cool. Yeah. I would have just got us. Not with that. I mean, just with having good cards. There's actually honestly, I thought that went pretty well. There's actually nothing that I really want to change about this besides just adding another castle or a castle. What's it called? Castle Lochthwain. And cutting a swamp. Because we have plenty of swamps, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, there's not a lot of ways for white to get like card advantage. It's like that's why Castle Lochthwain is, or sorry, Orzhov to get card advantage. So, yeah, this is kind of all we got. Cool. Let's run it back for one more game here. But overall, pretty happy with the deck. Again, I don't think it's a top tier deck. I'm not even saying it's a good deck. I'm saying it is a well, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's a competitive deck. I'm saying it is a well-built deck that shows methodical thinking and planning, and makes sense. And that's what we're trying to do, is trying to show how to build a cohesive deck that has some kind of strategy for winning the game correctly. I don't think I can keep this. This doesn't do anything, and this really doesn't do what you want it to do. So yeah, I'm gonna mulligan here. Sure. Question is, I'm gonna bottom probably the Archon, or I'm gonna bottom the Sentinel's Eyes actually. And this is actually nice because I can go turn 1 Godless Shrine into turn 2 Griffin Airy if they don't have a turn 1 play. So hopefully they don't, because that would be very nice. Just play a tap land. Just play like Fabled Passage. That works too. That was very nice. Just as we thought it up. And we can even get another one next turn, thanks to Knight's Pledge. Opponent's like, what? They're like, wow. Guy's a genius. Big brain. Cauldron Familiar, okay. That's totally fine. We're just gonna get all of the birds. Ooh, that's also nice. Let's just Knight's Pledge this and get in for 3, or sorry, get in for 5, and gain 3 life as well. Booyah! Yeah, we'll play this tapped. 7 power on turn 3, easy game. Yeah, Witch's Oven. So they can actually prevent our All Seed now, but we're still attacking them in the air for 4. That's pretty nice. That's good for our Archon. Yep, just Alpha. So yeah, they just blocked All Seed and sack it, which prevents us from gaining life. Sorry, Griffin Airy. I'll have to wait until next turn. Yeah. But like that's good. Like that's something that decks need to have, is like some kind of, I don't want to call it like nut draw, but like good way to start off the game strong. An ideal start, let's call it. Alright. Solemn Simulacrum. Very interesting. So I could Knight's Pledge onto my Archon, but it doesn't really... Ooh. Well, now I can do, like... Now I think I want to do the Knight's Pledge here, but then put all the glitters on my Archon. So I can gain a lot of life. That is a big flyer. Opponent's just like, I'm done. Oh, man. That is a strong start. Maybe that means I should put more Radiant Fountains? Because, like, turn 1 Lifelinker into turn 2 Radiant Fountain. I don't know, I might consider it. But that's going to do it for this video. I kind of want to keep this video short. Kind of mostly want to focus on the deck building part and kind of showing how that strategy pans out. But yeah, actually, I might want to add more Radiant Fountains. Maybe cutting a plains for 1 more Radiant Fountain. Again, just because, as you saw, the Endotha Triome and the Godless Shrine just make our mana perfect. And we really only have double white cards at our top end. So as long as we have a white and a black land, we're set for the rest of the game, pretty much. So yeah, so maybe you do want to add another Radiant Fountain just because turn 1 Lifelinker into Radiant Fountain and Griffin Airy is just a very strong start. And then any of your 2 power augmenting enchantments or Oath of Kyle, any thing that allows you to gain 3 life just instantly gives you 7 power potentially or more on board. So yeah, very cool deck here. Like Vito, I think the center of the deck is really Griffin Airy, and Indulging Patriarch, as we saw last time. That Indulging Patriarch is a really strong card when it gets going. And then Vito is kind of there for support, or kind of like an extra kind of pressure. Just synergizes with all of the lifelinkers, basically doubling the damage that they do. And then just tying that together with just a solid card, as you've seen, Archon of Sun's Grace. This kind of card is, if you don't have a lot of synergy, you just play an enchantment, and it's good. So, like, you know, it's a card that's good on its own, and in this case, synergizes very well because it produces lifelinkers, and has lifelink itself, and can help us trigger our Griffin Aries and Indulging Patriarchs. So that's going to do it for this video. This is the list, guys. Again, apologies if this was very similar to the last deck building demo, but I think this is a much more competitive or much more powerful version of the deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed kind of seeing how the introduction of kind of I think this is another payoff, kind of helps that strategy. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like and leave a comment down below for the types of content that you guys want to see more of. Gonna dive more into historic since we now have ranked, so look forward to that. Alright guys, see you next time.